going on, everybody? This is Matt Does Fitness, and how fast is milk? It's pasteurized before you know it. Pasteurized. Little milk pun there. Okay, right, so I imagine the detectives amongst you have figured out from the title that I hit another PR today. That's what I'm talking about. I'm on a roll. That makes it 3 PRs in 4 days. I think it's probably the first time I've ever done that, and it completes the full set of bench, deadlift, and squat PRs, and I'm very, very happy. So that was my first one, first kind of warm-up single at 160 kilos, which is 350 or 60 pounds. I then went up to 175 kilos, which is 300 and I think it's about 385 or so pounds, and it felt pretty good. Again, you see here I'm wearing my new belt. First time I've worn it for squats, and it felt really good. When I was warming up, doing like no weight, it felt like it was digging into my ribs, but as soon as I got the weight on the bar, I didn't notice it, and it felt really, really strong and really solid. So here we go, 185 kilos, 408 pounds. Big PR for me, and drum roll please. Can't make a drum roll noise with my mouth. Boom, there we go, got it. That's what I'm talking about. Got full depth. I went a little bit too far forward, which I was quite annoyed with. I am quite annoyed with in hindsight, but in terms of depth, hit full depth. Felt like I've got a pretty nice stretch reflex. I'm pleased with that. I then attempted 190, which is 419 pounds, and I'm pretty frustrated because I honestly think I had this there. You see there, I looked a little bit scared going into my drop. I think I dropped down a little bit too slow, but I still felt like I could have got out of that. I don't know. I think I was a combination of kind of my CNS being a bit fatigued, and I think subconsciously I was a little bit pleased with the 185, the 408 I'd already got, so almost kind of rested on my laurels. But I'm pleased with that. It is a 10-pound PR, and it sets me up to kick on now to some big numbers, up towards 200 kilos, 450 pounds and beyond. That is what I am kind of aiming for. Now, I then moved on to some front squats. I thought instead of doing some bigger sets, I'd do some more singles. I thought, I'm in the zone, why not? So, did a warm-up one at 120, which is, 250 or so pounds. Then went up to 140 kilos, which is 308 pounds or 309 pounds. Got that, so that is a PR for a front squat. Although I've only front squatted heavy, this is the first time I've ever front squatted heavy, so to be fair, I didn't have anything to beat, but yeah, I'll take that, I'm pretty pleased with it. I then went for 150, which is 331 pounds, and at this point, I think my CNS was just fried, because you see here, I just had nothing there. I mean, to be honest, I'm pretty sure if I was fresh, I'd get that, no worries, but like I said, my CNS was absolutely destroyed, so I didn't get it, but like I said, a 408 pound squat and then a 309 pound front squat, which is obviously not as impressive, but it's a PR nonetheless, and I am very, very pleased. 3 PRs, or 3 big PRs in 4 days, that's what I'm talking about. I then moved on to some Barbell Rows. I did 3 sets of 12 and then about 8, and then 12, then about 10, then about 8. Obviously more strength orientated there. I then did some kind of standard bent over barbell rows with a nice wide grip. Get all kinds of lat activation. I did 3 sets of about 12 reps of those. Going back to the squat, I feel like the stretch reflex is starting to feel really good. And the only issue I have is that obviously when I go really heavy, I'm still a little bit scared to drop down fast. But I think as soon as I get my head around that and I get confident, I could see some pretty big PRs in the not too distant future. Anyway, back to the session. I then moved on to some close grip pull-ups. I've been doing loads of wide grip ones, so I thought I'd have a go at doing some close grip ones. Haven't done these for a while. I did 3 sets of, I think, about 15, then about 12, then about 10, if I am not mistaken, which I don't think I am. And then I just lied on the bench and kind of kissed the wood for a bit, and then I thought I should probably do something to make it look a little bit less conspicuous. So I did 3 sets of 12 kind of reverse flies with some dumbbells. Obviously, ideally, you'd be completely kind of parallel to the ground to really, really hit your rear delts, but I find obviously the issue there is that the dumbbells kind of hit the floor in between reps, so this is kind of, like a balance in between those two things. I'm on a bit of an incline, but I felt some really nice rear delt engagement, to be fair there. I'll take it. And then I finished the session as a means of celebration with 3 sets of 12 with some easy bar arm curls. And that was my session. So 3 big PRs in 4 days. I'm very, very pleased. A very big week for me. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe as always, and I will see you tomorrow.